Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Budget Builds. This is your father here speaking, Daddy Duelist. Got my little boy here. We're going to be going over the first budget build with Mr. Zane. Most of my builds will be using Zane, as he was quite a pain in the ass to get. I had to make like farm decks just to get the cards, just to get him. So because of that, Big Daddy Zane over here, guess you can say that's like my main,
Dueling is my life.
craft guy or whatever. For our first build, we're gonna be looking at Zane's favorite, Cyber Dragons, or whatever. I'll kind of go over the rules of what I mean by budget builds. So pretty much, I have a baby boy, and kids are expensive. So I kind of decided that I wanted to be competitive and have fun without blowing money. And by doing that, because like my girlfriend's looking at me right now, and if I ever did that, she'd probably kick my ass. Anyways, the rules. We're only gonna be shooting for 1 to 2 copies of ultra rares out of boxes. So for instance, the Zank and this Herald of Abyss. I mean, I got lucky in the card pack openings. So, yeah, I decided to use them. I like Herald of the Abyss just because it's a non-targeting removal. It's super handy for things like the freaking Buster Blader, Big Daddy Buster Blader, Dragon Destroyer, locking down everything. Bless you, my good sir. He's really good about. Lost my train of thought. Anyways, this is really good to kind of remove a bunch of stuff since it doesn't target. It doesn't count as destruction, I believe. Yeah, it's really, really handy, especially with the meta. And it kind of goes with our. I also like the fact that you pay life points to use it, because that kind of helps with the strategy that we have here, which I'll be going over in a bit. So yeah, we'll go through the rest. We have our Skank. You flip it up, you send Skank. Oh no, the name is Sazank. But I'm trying to be cool, so I gotta put in. I feel like to be a young guy, you gotta be like putting in nicknames, So Skank. And this card is a Skank. People who use them are Skanks. I know that's confirmed as a fact that they are Skanks. So yeah, we have 1 copy of Skank. More removal, just in case we do brick a bit. We have 3 copies of Cyber Dragon Dre, Dr. Dre. So yeah. Oh, let's go to the next one. Cyber Dark Edge. We are running the Cyber Dark package, so we do have 3 edges and 3 cannons. We have 1 copy of Drillroid. This is to knock out all those thick sub-terrorists. They're pretty fucking annoying. Oh wait, I'm trying to make this family friendly. We'll put a noise over that. And then we're running 1 copy of Scrap Goblin, the MVP right here. This guy freaking cockblocks a lot of people from getting to your life points. Super hard to kill. What? Oh yeah, you don't die either. That'll be a story one day about my girlfriend and how she can never die. Anyways, we're going to also cybernetic fusion support. So pretty much this is like one of our main strategies for this deck is we want to grab one of these boys and then dump a bunch of our monsters into the graveyard to fuse to one of our big daddies. So whether it's Cyber End Dragon, most of the time we're going to be fusing into Cyber Chimera Tech Over Dragon, just because it takes multiple machine types, and we can make them extra thick, like thicker than a Snicker. I know, right? And then, 3 polys, of course. This card, I suggest if you are like a free-to-play player, you should get 3 copies of this. This card is freaking nuts. It works with so many different decks. Super underrated. The same goes for Power of the Guardians. Like, if you guys don't have these, I highly suggest you should get them. They're super easy to get, and, they go in a lot of decks and kind of help them out. And that's like the main thing for it's like the main MVPs for my budget builds. For fusions, we got Cyber Darkness Dragon. We don't really use this ever. I mean, if I ever did, I don't know. Like, I highly doubt we'll ever use it. Cyber End Dragon, I've had him come out a few times. Not really. Mostly for the memes. Chimera Tech. Like I said, this guy freaking gets super thick and he beats over pretty much anything. And then we also have Parapsychroid for that last second direct attack, just in case you need to slap them right at the end. We also are running Cyber Style, so it just pretty much for every 1,000 life you're missing, you place Proto Cyber Dragon on the field. So this is a machine and a Cyber Dragon while it's on the field, so that goes hand in hand with the rest of our deck. And yeah, that's it. So enjoy the clips and have a great Monday. Deuces.